Business community wanted us to protect Ramaphosa, says Zille. Democratic Alliance DA Federal Chairperson Helen Zille has admitted that her party prioritized business interests. She said the DA was instructed by business to protect President Cyril Ramaphosa from the Economic Freedom Fighters EFF. The DA has raised red flags over uMkhonto weSizwe MK party and the EFF being in government, stating they were a bunch of criminals who would run the country into the ground. According to the Blue Party, Julius Malema's EFF and former President Jacob Zuma's MKP were not suitable for the country because big investors would leave the country. Most of this was said before and after the May 29th elections, which saw the ANC lose its outright majority, forcing it to form a coalition government. The MKP gave the DA chest pain after securing staggering successes in the elections, making them the third largest growing party in the country. The DA said this was a disaster and this would cause people, particularly the business community, to lose interests and somehow take their business elsewhere. Fitch, a ratings firm, had also warned that microeconomic stability may be threatened by a possible partnership between the ANC and the MKP or the EFF. This also caused an uproar among some people who accused the DA of manipulating the rand. The DA is part of the Government of National Unity GNU, which is led by the ANC. Last week, the SA Chamber of Commerce UK hosted Zille, where she shared her thoughts of the country's development after the elections. Most of the business community wanted us to prop up Cyril Ramaphosa and protect him from the EFF and MK. That is what they wanted us to do, she said. Many organizations, including the ANC allies, say the GNU was a deliberate sellout move, stressing that getting into bed with the DA was a spit in the face of embattled black South Africans. The SA Community Party's General Secretary Solly Mapila told the ANC that they were not happy with the negotiations involving the DA. Mapela said the DA was not for black people and would never develop the black community. Meanwhile, most parties, including the ANC, have reflected on the 100 days of GNU. Many of them were happy with the results so far. On the other hand, John Steenhuisen registers with UNISA. Following criticism for holding matric as his only qualifications, DA leader John Steenhuisen has enrolled at the University of South Africa UNISA to further improve his education. He will be studying courses in management, governance, and public policy. The pledge not only resolves issues but also demonstrates his commitment to self-improvement and capable leadership. Many leaders, especially in the DA, have been criticized for not being educated enough, yet they held positions of well-learned people. Recently, Steenhuisen was also lambasted for trying to hire underqualified people in his office and governance office where the DA is in charge. The Minister of Agriculture enrolled in UNISA in 1994 to pursue a Bachelor of Arts in Politics and Law, but he dropped out because of work obligations and budgetary limitations. After visiting the Pretoria campus on Thursday, Vice-Chancellor and Principal Professor Puleng Lekabula observes that Steenhuisen thinks he can manage his employment and school obligations. According to Lekabula, Steenhuisen said UNISA would afford him the flexibility to work and study. During his visit, Steenhuisen learned about UNISA's contributions to crop resilience, animal sciences, and agriculture. He conveyed gratitude to the university, outstanding teachers, and the motivating management team. Lekabula expressed gratitude for the support they get from political parties, public officials, and ordinary for choosing the institution. UNISA is effecting changes which had led to an improvement in its ranking, improvement in qualified academics with PhDs, the improvements in the financial management and resource management, she said. She further thanked the university management for ensuring that the school was a go-to school and also living up to its standards. And that's it from Egypt's Network. Stay tuned to our celebrity and gossip news.